Good morning, traders. Steve Gans here. Sorry about the attire. I'm just getting ready to head out and work out, but I wanted to give an update on this particular trade. So I put this trade on here just a few days ago. This was a hedge trade that I put on May 20th when our markets were up in here, and I felt like they might be getting a little bit overextended. And my opinion at the time was that they probably weren't going to go to new highs, that the market was likely going to start backing off a little bit. Now, how much? Who knows? But I felt like it was appropriate and viable to put on a hedge. This particular hedge trade is specifically designed to basically hedge long-term positions in my buy and hold account. So, coming back to this, just to summarize what was done here, if we go out to expiration, of course, we're nowhere near expiration, but just so you can see the diagram here, the goal was that I didn't expect our markets was going to go above 625. So I sold calls there. I then used that money. I sold 2 calls at $3.33. Those are currently worth $1.30. Okay, so those calls are profitable to me right now. And a case could be made to even come in now if I wanted to reduce my upside risk. I could come in and buy one or even both of those back. Now, I used that money at the time I sold those calls to come in and buy one put. I bought that one put at $6.29. It's currently worth $11.13. So, right now, I'm up about $1,000 in this very small, what I'll call a one-lot trade because I really only bought one put. I could potentially close this trade out for a 2,300% profit, somewhere in that general range. But my thought process here is that I don't know if SPY's done going down right now. We gapped down right into this prior support level. So that may hold as some support on this trade. This was largely driven by news this morning. The news came out that the tariff situation with the EU is not settling as people had hoped. I personally think there could be more of this. A lot of things were announced that in theory settlements had been made, but I don't think there's any ink on paper yet, and I know the devil is in the details. This type of thing could play out in other countries. This could play out in China, other places as well, that possibly the verbal deals are worth the paper they were written on, so to speak. So anyhow, I don't know. For me personally, I have hedges on to protect my buy and hold accounts. I'm leaving those in place. I think that it's not at all out of the question that we could get back down here to 5,700 or maybe even back down into this 5,400 over the next month or two. If your opinion is just that this is a minor blip in the road here, then it could very easily make sense for someone to come in and say, you know what, I'm going to take the money and run here and close this out. So, bottom line is, I just wanted to share an update on a couple of ways that this trade could be handled at this point, depending on your market opinions. So hopefully you find this useful. If you do, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe. Feel free to give me any comments as well, as I always look at those. Thanks so much, everyone. Take care.